Yeah, Kilo 4. I got you now. Charlie, Charlie, Victor. I got it. Okay, I didn't get the last letter. That was my problem. Yeah, what town did you say you're at in Virginia? Kilo Mike 4, Charlie, Charlie, Victor.
I'm in Earlysville, Virginia. Earlysville, QSL.
Yeah, QSL in Earlysville. You're about S7 in here to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Sounded good. How's it going up there in that great state of Virginia?
Oh, we had really nice weather today, about 80 degrees, very warm. You sound a little good sitting out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I've got a 5x9 on you there.
Hey, Roger, what are you running there, sir?
I'm on those already on Kenwood ES 130S QSL.
Roger on the Classic, man. Hey, it's working. It's doing the job. You know, I'm looking to get one of them old Classic Asus or something down the road. I need something older for the shack. But haven't decided yet what I want to do. I got a 7300, which I'm going to end up selling anyway. And I'll take the pennies and get the older machine there. Roger?
Roger said I have this one, and I also have a Kenwood TS50 normal HF rig.
Yeah, I've seen one of them. They're nice little radios.
Well, thank you for the contact, sir. You have a good evening. 73. Enjoy the weather in Myrtle Beach.
Hey, Roger, will you take care? Thanks for checking in. Kilo, let me get your call right. Kilo Mike 4, Charlie, Charlie, Victor, 7-3 from KN3Q Myrtle Beach. Take care.
Take care, sir.
Back to you, Ed.
Yeah, I'm recording this, and I'm probably gonna post it. It won't be as Alligator Net, but it'll be posted as just, a regular QSO.
Yeah, did you hear him?
Yeah, he sounded like he was a little off frequency, but yeah, I got everything he said.
Yeah, I see Mama out there getting ready to give me a bowl of chocolate ice cream. Definitely got to do that eventually. But, yeah, man, I'm surprised to catch you on here tonight.
Yeah, well, that chocolate ice cream's not good for you, don't you?
Man, Ed, there's a lot of things that ain't good for you.
Yeah, Roger. I try to stay away from it, and do what I gotta do. There's some things that my wants don't really equate to my needs, so I try to follow that pattern, Roger.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm waiting for these guys to come on about 8:30. When they come on, we'll move. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes what you eat can cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, my wife recently, her cholesterol stuff went up. She's pre-diabetic, and I was too earlier. And I just changed my diet, and it dropped down to nothing. And so actually the bank she works for pays for a program that does that and helps her. They go through a whole diet thing. They send her blood testing equipment. They do all this, and I told her, do it. You don't, if they're paying for it, do it. And don't let it get to the point where, where your parents were and your grandparents were, because they were all diabetic. I said, you can stop it now if you'll do it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's you're right about that. It all. I wonder what that was. My door alarm went off. Apparently, Beth must have went out back or something. Yeah, well, are you gonna be on here for a while or what?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave radio on for a while and just be out here, but I may switch over and all. I don't know what's going on. I may try to work some DX a little bit later, but yeah, I'll probably be around.
All right, yeah, I might be back. I want to go get some ice cream and talk to my wife, but It was good catching up to you. Yeah, I'm just chilling out tonight, man. I mean, I'm off till Friday, so. And then Gina's supposed to get her stuff. The moving company dropping off her stuff up in Milwaukee Friday. Because she moved back up north. Once she does that, she got a 4th-story apartment with a metal railing, balcony. So, we should be able to do something with that.
Oh, that's a prime obligation for a rail-mounted antenna, and if she can ground it some way, and that's gonna work good. If depending on which way, if she's at the very top, it'll be great. But if she's not, you're gonna be kind of limited to direction. But I think she'll do fine if she'll just get it and get everything grounded. Because even if she's dealing with the rail and she has a way to ground her radios and stuff, if she's got to ground it to the railing and it's grounded to the grid in the concrete, she'll still do good. You know what I mean? She's just got to find where the ground is, because most people don't know. You just got to look for it.
Yeah, I know, but her being 4 feet up, 4 stories up, and I got the pictures of it, and I saw the railing. It's a real thick metal railing. I don't know if it's steel or wood it is. But I told her you could put a mount on there, put your antenna on that railing, because I won't be going up there to the fall. So, the thing is, I'm not going to be able to get up there and do any work on it, or anything. But we'll get her set up best as we can do. She's going to get involved with a local club up there, which will help her too. KN3Q.
KN4WQ, that's right. If she's with a club, they can give her a hand on what's going on. It's grounding is a funny thing, and once you find it where you need to have it, but it may not be to the rail, it may not be anywhere else. She can find it if she looks and get it like she needs it. But from Michigan, she should have a fantastic signal into here. If the bands are right and everything's right, she shouldn't have a problem, as long as she's not getting noise from the building. Roger.
Yeah, she's in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. Well, wow. Yeah, well, I don't know. That's just something you gotta deal with. But I appreciate her subscribing, because when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's pretty good. And I hope she listens to it. If she can't hear it on the radio, at least she can hear it on YouTube. Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I got to get a hold of LPA, give them your information so they can, him and his wife, who are hands, they'll be able to subscribe. We'll work on doing that. All right, man, I'm going to jump out of here. I'm going to go talk to the wife, maybe get some ice cream, and hang out a little bit. I might be back on later. Excuse me. I'm going to spin up and down the band when I get back, see if you're around. KN3Q.
KN3Q, KN4RWQ. Yeah, I'll leave it on 7255, and I've got to go in the kitchen and do some things, but I'll be back. So check in here if you when you come back before you scroll the bands, Roger.
Hey, Roger. All right, man. Catch you later. KN3Q. KC5, SDK, did you say?
Yeah, Kilo Charlie 5, Sierra Charlie Kilo. Just getting a signal report
you're about S7 right now. Where's your QTH?
Here around Mobile, Alabama, down here on the south coast, though.
Well, it's working, man. It's working from Mobile, Alabama. I'm in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The other gentleman's over in Ocean Isle, North Carolina. Go ahead.
Okay, gotcha there. All right, well, got a good copy on you over this way. All right, well, yeah, I appreciate the check, and thank you for your time, okay?
Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, you just called me. I was just slipping out for a bowl of ice cream. All right, 7-3, man. Good talk to you. I will be running that on here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 p.m. local time, called the Alligator Net, here on 7255, 8 p.m. Like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Come on in and check in with us. We'll be here tomorrow night. 7-3, Kilo November 3, Quebec. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, man. 7-3.
All right, thanks a lot. Best of wishes, 73.
KN4WQ. KN4WQ.
The KN4, go ahead.
KN4RWQ. Yeah, this is Ed in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. About 30 miles from Wren. KN3Q that you just spoke with. Now, I've got you at 5.9 plus. You're 10 over, peaking to 15 to 20. Great signal coming into southeastern North Carolina, Roger.
Okay, southeastern North Carolina. Got your name as Delta Alpha November. Name here is Jonathan, over.
Yeah, the name here is Ed, Echo Delta. The call is Kilo November 4, Romeo Whiskey, Quebec. Great signal coming in here. Strong signal, great audio.
Yeah, okay, Roger. I don't know how I got Dan out of Ed, so don't hold it against me, but I did write your call sign down, right? I don't know where Dan came from. You can probably use that as an alias. Yeah, I've got a pretty good copy on you over this way, too. Great audio coming through here right now. It's been a while since I've been on 40. I figured I'd jump over here and play around a little bit, but I think the other gentleman said that you all were right in the middle of a net or something there, so I'm not going to hang around. But I sure do appreciate the check, over.
Yeah, Roger. No, we're not in the middle of a net. The alligator net is on 7255 Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays on 7255 at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just happen to be on the same frequency tonight talking. And yeah, it's good. And matter of fact, I'm recording your audio and I'm going to post it on YouTube. So you can actually see, the only thing you'll see on the screen is my 7300 display. You'll see my S meter and the audio from my speakers. So you'll know what kind of signal you're getting, and you're not going to get a 5.9 if you don't get one, because you can actually see what you're getting, Roger.
Yeah, okay, Roger. So what do I do? I just go to YouTube and type in Kilo November 4, Romeo Whiskey, Quebec. Kilo November 4, Romeo Whiskey, Quebec. And I can actually hear the audio clip that way. Is that correct, Ed?
Yeah, Roger, but the easiest thing to do is go to my QRZ page, Kilo November 4 Romeo Whiskey, Quebec, and in my bio, the very first thing in my bio, you'll see stars and a clickable link. You can click that link and it will take you to the videos, and I list them by the date. So today's date, since there's not an alligator net, today's date will be this video that I'm recording now. And you can, if you don't want to listen to the whole thing, you can just kind of scroll up to what point you think you're at and you can listen. But you can actually see The only thing I record is my 7300 screen and the audio straight out of my ICOM speaker. So there's no question about how your signal is. You're going to see what your signal is here in southeastern North Carolina. And I'm telling you now, it's great.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I appreciate that. I sure do. And, yeah, thank you for what you're doing for the public. Because your service is greatly needed. On November 4, Romeo Whiskey, Quebec. Yeah, okay, I went ahead and pulled you up on the YouTube here. And I see your last listing as April the 3rd, 2023. So you hadn't uploaded just yet, is that right?
Yeah, Roger that. That was last night's Alligator Net that we did. I'm recording right now, and so it takes me about an hour to get everything uploaded, and of course YouTube has to send you through all these algorithms to make sure they have to scan what you put in to make sure you're not playing published music or anything that you shouldn't be putting on. But it takes about an hour. So once I put this up, about an hour later, it'll be published and you'll see the date. I do it by the date. That's the easiest thing to do. And you can actually click on it. And if you want to scroll through it, just click up the playlist and just go right on up and just click till you hear what you're wanting to see. This, I'm looking at it right now. I think we're about 45 minutes in or so it'll give you an idea.
Yeah, okay, gotcha there. 45 minutes in, okay. Yeah, okay, I jotted that down here. So I might be able to run across the audio feed here. Oh, okay. Well, Ed, thank you so much. And let's see. So, okay, I'll have to wait an hour. So you're not doing a live feed. So okay, I got you there. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, look in here. Oh wow, you got quite a list. Okay, I see here. Okay, all right. That'll give me something to prospect here. Well, I sure do thank you, Ed, for what you're doing, and hope you have a good night out that way. Kilo November 4, Romeo Whiskey Queen. Okay, Kilo Charlie 5, Sierra Charlie Kilo. And thank you so much, and best of wishes to you out that way. Mr. Bexley, okay. Out there at Orange Isle Beach. Here's KC5SCK. Thank you.
Roger, no problem. I just, I just kind of, when you get to the point where everybody's giving you a 5'9", you kind of get the clue that maybe you're not really 5'9". And I just wanted to know what I sounded like. And I said, well, how can I stop that? I can stop it by posting it on YouTube, and you can see your real signal and hear what you sound like. And that's a good thing, because most people sound really good. They got great audio. They got good signals. But it depends on where they're at in band conditions. So that's why I do it. And yeah, check into the Alligator Net on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays at 8 o'clock p.m. And hopefully, if we get enough likes and subscribes to this channel on YouTube, I'll be able to actually run live feeds straight while it's happening. That's what I want to do, because you want to be able to look and pull it up on YouTube while you're talking and actually hear what you sound like real time, not just a playback, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, gotcha there. Are you what is it, power glider? Is that the right way to pronounce that? Is that what I'm looking at, over?
That's a powered parachute. I had a radio mounted on that, and I used to teach people to fly them, and I sold them. I took people up for introductory flights, and I'd take them for a ride over the beach. That's before Sport Pilot came into effect. And yeah, so like I said, you'd be surprised at what 2 meters will do when you're 2,000 feet above the ground, Roger.
Screaming my lungs out at 2,000 feet above ground, over.
No, I used to do some crazy stuff with that thing. I spiraled it down from 2,000 feet to about 500 feet, and I was losing 1,000 feet almost a turn. And somebody called the police and said, this guy's crashing at the beach. I said, they're crashing. The police were waiting for me. I said, no, I wasn't crashing. I just needed to lose altitude, so I did what I had to do. Roger?
I would have loved to have seen that video, Ed. I'm glad you made it down safely. Are you still doing any, let me see, that looks like a kayak right there beside the shed. Are you still doing any of that these days and times, over?
Yeah, Roger, I got one. My kids bought me one, said, Dad, you don't need to be out paddling the kayak and having a heart attack and nobody can find you. So they bought me this big old kayak with an electric motor, this, a fish finder with side scan and down scan and GPS. And I said, well, what do you think? I'm going to die out here and you're just going to have GPS to find me? I said, I'm only 65 years old. It ain't like I think I can make it back to the hill, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's what it is. And I do a lot of freshwater fishing here at the beach because I just enjoy eating freshwater fish, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, gotcha there. Well, I'm glad to hear things are working out for you. What am I looking at? Is that a SS that I'm looking at right there, over?
My neighbor's got about 15 antique cars sitting over there, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, but he's got several Camaros. He's got a Roadrunner. I mean, he's got a Roadrunner from the day. I mean, it's classic, and he keeps them and he shows them off, and he keeps them. If somebody wants one and make him an offer, he may sell it, he may not. He just loves antique cars and he works on them, and and so he's got a lot of old cars that are worth a lot of money. Yeah, roger that. Well, you're coming in here 10 over. Great signal, great audio. It's fantastic. I wouldn't change anything about what your antenna is. It's coming in here great. And I'm getting ready to stop this video, and I'm going to go ahead and publish it. So look for today's date and give me about an hour or so, because it's what it takes to get it uploaded and all their checks they have to go through before they let me publish it. And you'll be able to hear it. KN4RWQ.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. K35 SCK 73.
73.